Hey guys, great to see you tonight. Val Smith here from OneUpListBuilder.com. It's a real honor and treat to be able to present before every single one of you. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to talk about the hottest $15 business opportunity on the internet today. And I had to pause when I said $15 because we're going to give you a short period of time to capitalize on that $15 before we do something really cool here, fun and exciting. So if you're empowered, inspired about what I'm going to say tonight, and I have to get the words out of my mouth. I've got so much data and information going on right now. I got to be very careful what I say and what I don't say. Can't give you too much information tonight. Now's the time to do it. Now's the time to lock in your position. We took a great look at the industry. When I say we, Tracy Jameson and myself took a great look at the industry. We're still taking a great look at the industry. We're constantly learning. We're constantly evolving. And we're studying human behavior. That's what we're doing. We're not studying other companies and their comp plans and all that stuff. I mean, anybody could do that. But we're studying human behavior because we have a dream. We have a vision. We have a mission to put over 5 million people in this concept over a period of time. Now, what period of time, I don't know. But we know it's totally possible based on our price points, based on the platform that we put into play, that we will be putting into play here could be within days, could be within a week, week and a half. I'm sure hoping. It's fun. It's exciting. We have the original platform up right now. We still have tons of people rolling in. It's nice to see thousands of people come in from December 19th to where we are today. It was phenomenal. And the really cool thing is just studying the globe, just studying what's going on in the world in marketing today. We just don't get on Facebook and kind of see through tunnel vision and focus on one thing. We take a look at the different cultures, the different paradigm shifts, the different behavioral patterns of various different ethnic communities all over the world. And to be truthfully honest with you, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. We're not too concerned about North America. North America will take care of itself. But in order to maximize the vision and the mission of what it is we want to do here, we are really excited about the other parts of the world, the second and third world countries, for obvious reasons. For those of you that have wisdom, for those of you that have a higher level of consciousness and intuitiveness about business, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So Tracy and I put together a phenomenal $15 business opportunity. Okay, running strong today, running heavy and hot, and it's just going to get bigger, bigger, and better. Okay, it was a real learning experience watching how people handled the situation coming into a $15 business opportunity. We wanted to tap into the vibration, the frequency. We know what's going on in the industry. We know what companies are going to survive. We know what companies are not going to make it. We know the behavioral patterns of people right now. And so we had to tap into where the masses are. You see, there's a great legendary teacher by the name of Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett says, and not everybody gets this, but I thank God that Tracy and I get this, or else our leadership qualities would totally suck. We wouldn't have the ability to get to where it is we're going. Based on what Warren Buffett says, it contradicts what a lot of these gurus say on the internet, but most gurus on the internet really aren't that smart anyhow, if you really figure it out. It's not taking a shot at them. It's just the way it is. Not everybody has the experience. There was a time when I didn't know a whole lot of stuff too, and I wish I knew stuff. But it takes years of experience. It really does. It takes years of being in different environments. You just can't be a marketer and say, hey, man, I'm going to start my own program. Tracy and I come from a corporate background. I've done over $1 billion in sales and network marketing, run a multi-million-dollar, energy company in the real world, doing millions and millions of dollars in sales. So Tracy's run a major multi-million-dollar grocery chain throughout, Western Canada. And that brings a lot of components to the table because not only have we been in the real world, but we couple that with what we bring from our network marketing careers. Mine, 36 years. Tracy's been in the game for well over 15, probably 20 years. You know what? I've never even asked her. It didn't matter because her skill set is far superior to most people that I've ever come across. So it's all irrelevant from that point of view. But the whole bottom line is this, is that we see the world, we see the industry through different eyes. We don't see it through the superficiality of Facebook and Instagram and social marketing. We see it differently. And when we're getting a really good solid read on this, And we've had some major breakthroughs. I kid you not. There was some major breakthroughs we had in the last 3 weeks in implementing some really cool components to what it is we're doing here at oneuplistbuilder.com that will take the average person, or the person that's lackadaisical, lazy, complacent, stuck. Believe it or not, we were totally shocked to discover when people came into our $15 business opportunity, they didn't even know how to copy and paste. They didn't even know how to send in a support ticket. They didn't even know how to contact anybody. And, they didn't even know how to look at a website and read it. And so when you study these things, it gives you data, it gives you information. And now, going against the grain of what I thought and what Tracy thought, we had to give in. But you know what? We had to give into certain elements that have proven us wrong with people. And so my whole point of going back to the gurus on the internet, where are they wrong? Gurus on the internet say, find what you love to do, find your passion out there and turn it into your business. That's a crock. That's the biggest bogus thing out there. And I'm guilty of telling people to do that too when I was naive, innocent, and not as smart as I thought I was. And you don't do that. You do that for a hobby. You do that just if you have time to twiddle your thumbs. If you really want to make money, if you really want to experience the world as the canvas most of these experts paint, you don't worry about what it is you love. You worry about what it is other people love. It's got nothing to do with you. We are in the business of service. Marketing is the art and science of empowering, communicating, and developing a relationship with another human being based on their needs and not mine or yours as marketers. And so when you look at it, you find what the population of the world loves, what 100 million people in the Philippines love, what millions of people in Africa love, what millions of people in Asia love, whatever it is, whatever regions, the UK, Europe, all these different countries, you find what it is that moves and inspires them. It's just like music. You've got to find, even though you might not like music, I totally despise country music, but that's just me. How can I basically, defend my ignorance to country music when certain people are selling millions and millions of records? Here in Edmonton, my wife just went to the Garth Brooks concert the other night. She had a great time there. She enjoyed it. And many people were empowered by that. So how do you capitalize on it even if you don't like it? You know what I mean? And that's what Tracy and I have been able to formulate, is to put together an almost utopic environment. I'm not going to say 100% utopia, but I'm going to say we're probably 80% on our way to utopia. And I mean that to be true because we know we have this down now. We know what people need, want, desire. We know, forget the 2%, forget the 3%. They can take care of themselves. We know exactly what 97% of the people want in this industry, and companies are not providing it. Okay? Companies are not providing it. We can take the laziest person that joins a business opportunity, whines, bitches, and complains, and turn them into a success story without them lifting their finger, pretty much. I kid you not. We figured this out, guys. I know we figured this out. It all comes from an incredible book called Think and Grow Rich. So when you go to our website and you take a look at oneuplistbuilder.com, you're going to see the surface there. You're going to see for $15 right now, one time out of pocket, you're going to get 15,000 cellular phone numbers in North America. And we actually send you 25,000 out. You're going to see that we give you a $200 piece of software. It's called the Law of Attraction Extraction software. It allows you to extract from the internet, from social networks, exactly what you ask for. Isn't that amazing? And that's the way the universe works. Everything that's going on in your life right now is a reflection of everything you asked for. Life is no different than a restaurant. You have a waiter and a waitress, and what you subconsciously send out, the good, the bad, the ugly, prosperity, poverty, I can't do this, I can't do that, I will do this, I will do that. You get exactly what you ask for. So the environment we are creating here at oneuplistbuilder.com totally blows everything and anything out of the water that I've seen out there on the internet. And we've been able to build a solid team at a corporate level here with some pretty innovative, creative people. We are doing all the work. I can't even begin to tell you the work that Tracy's doing behind the scenes. I can only take credit for my small part in my visionary innovativeness. And what I do is I just say, Trace, can we do this? And even though we might not be able to do it, she always finds a way to say yes, and we do it. And that's exactly what we're serving people out there. I've created a vision in the mind and, ask certain people around me through a delegated process. Can this be done? Can that be done? Can this be done? That be done? Boom. So we know we're on to an incredible story. Our story should be in the book, Think and Grow Rich, because we have defied the odds. We've done the work. We've never once complained. We never once bitched about it. We put thousands of people in from December 19th. From December 19th to December 23rd, we had a great time, I think, just in that $15 business opportunity. And you can see the compensation plan on the website. Out of the $15, you get 10 to infinity. 10 to infinity in width, 10 to infinity in depth. It's unbelievable. Most powerful affiliate compensation plan out there. Blows multi-level marketing genealogies. What are those damn things called? Unilevels, binaries, blows it all out of the water. It really, really does. Because it forces people to work. It allows people to create something called instant. Everything we do here is instant. Instant product. No shipping and handling charges. No borders, no imaginary borders, no custom fees, and all that ridiculous stuff. Instant commissions. No company sends you a check. You get paid instantly. The only thing you need to do is tap into one of the online processors to allow yourself to get paid immediately upon activation of the purchase. Isn't that amazing, guys? So there's a whole lot I could tell you, but I'm not going to tell you because I'm going to save it for an incredible day. But right now, if you're watching this for the first time, capitalize on getting it at $15 now, because you won't be able to get into this $15 a little bit down the road. We're creating a multitude of levels here, but with what we've put together on the $15 project, we realize that, you know what? It's just too darn good to give it away for next to nothing. So we're going to have X after the 15, then we'll go to 147. We're at $399 with Mentoring Millionaires, and then we'll have a $6,250 platform waiting for you where you can make astronomical amounts of money and meet us live in person in Atlantis in the Bahamas or somewhere really exotic and cool. That's the first destination. I'd love to do it and be a part of a major 2-day breakthrough event. No motivational speakers, thank God. No hype, no smoke and mirrors, thank God. Just unbelievable world-class information from world-class people at a 2-day event. Okay, guys? So there's probably some things I'm missing here, and if I am, do apologize for that. I'm just really excited. I'm stoked about what's manifesting, what's coming together. And for those of you that are building a business right now and you constantly keep sending orders in through Payza and your Bitcoin and whatnot, fabulous. But I just want to leave you with this one thought, okay? Second and third world countries are going to be the key to your success. People in first world countries, they won't be the key to your success. They'll be pretty cool, but they're not going to be the key to your success. They're too elusive. They're too scattered in most cases, and they're too addicted. We are looking to create a global massive population in one-up list builder to the tune of millions of people. And I've seen a friend of ours, Tracy's friend, a friend of mine personally, makes over $20 million a year in multi-level marketing, estimated, build a massive, massive business in a very expensive company, and North America is not even on the map. Isn't that amazing? So know this. We're in 2017. We're in a cellular society. We're in a digital society. People are looking for fast transaction, fast movement, fast results. They're not looking to be dishing out tons of money every month to buy products and wait for this and wait for that and shipping and handling. I mean, that model's there, but you know what? Things are changing. And Tracy and I recognize this, and we're going with the change. We have friends right now that we're aware of that are pre-launching a business opportunity in Europe right now. They've got a few thousand people in their group in pre-launch because it's free. But we're also smart enough to know that they will have less than 3 to 4% join them when it goes out. people will not have the money to pay for something that's not all that important. Okay? We are in the information arena. We are in the financial arena. People want to see results today. They don't have time. There's no such thing in 2017, guys. There is no such thing as a 3 to 5 year business plan. If somebody tells you you need to take the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years out of your life and just get focused on something, they're full of crap. We could do that before the year 2000. We might have got away with that up to 2005. But with technology, social networking, nobody's got 2 to 3 to 5 years to build. Life is going by so fast. The world's spinning faster. One day you're 30, one day you're 40, one day you're 50, one day you're 60, one day you're 70, one day you're 80, and maybe one day you're gone. Life is too short to be taking 2 to 3 to 5 years out of your life in a situation where there's no guarantee. People don't have time for that anymore, guys. They really, really don't. So I think the model that we created, the vision that we created, the leadership that we have in place here, I really think it's far superior to anything I've ever been personally related to in a long period of time. All right. So if you want to see what we've got going on right now, go to the website, .com/or put you on this call. Check it out. Think about what I said. Some of you, it'll probably go right over your head. And I remember when I was younger, it's hard for me to totally remember 100% now, but I remember 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I didn't understand half the things that were coming at me. But now as you get a little bit older, wiser, and you've been at the corporate levels, you've been in the game, you've studied it, there's nothing you don't know. You know the behavioral patterns of almost every guru out there. You know every trick to the trade. When you're the magician and you know how other magicians work, nothing surprises you. Okay, that's what I'm wanting to tell you. So we are really, really stoked about where we're going. We're really stoked about the read that we have on the community, the industry, and what's going to happen in 4 or 5 years from now. We could sit here and come to a call and brag about the product and the comp plan. I didn't even want to really talk to you about that tonight, although it's extremely lucrative. We got people making, $300-400 a day, $600-700 a day, $30-40 a day, whatever it is. That's not what I wanted to talk to you about tonight. I wanted you to hear about the industry in general, where the industry is going. Why would I do that? Because that's the type of information you want to know in order to align yourself and position yourself in the right situations. I could care less about somebody's product and their compensation plan. As a smart, intelligent person with wisdom being in this industry, I need to understand the vision, the mission. I need to get a read on the future blueprint of this industry. What are the patterns of people? What are the behavioral patterns? What are the monetary patterns? What are they spending their money on? What direction is the river flowing? What good is a company with a compensation plan and a bunch of hype, smoke, and mirrors and a really cool breakthrough product when the river's not even flowing that way? It's going to dry up. You want to understand how to get a read on the industry. It's like getting a read on the weather. You're a pilot, you're in an airplane. You want to get from one continent to another. You've got to know the pattern. You got to know the flight pattern. You're sitting here right now. You can see my hand, but you got to know what's going on here and here and here and here and here. And there's very few people in this industry, very few, that are smart enough to understand how that plays out. And the good news is Tracy and I understand that stuff. All right. Why? Because we're students of this industry. We're scholars of this industry. We're intellects of this industry. We spend copious amounts of hours per day talking about this and talking to others about this. That's what turns us on. It's like future science. While everyone else is getting hyped out about this and that on the internet and going broke and losing money, we are seeing where the industry is moving. And that's what makes OneUp List Builder a whole lot more powerful than any other digital concept out there. So now I can talk too long. I can keep talking, but I'm going to shut up now. I think I'll shut up, Trace. So yeah, guys, listen, love y'all in spirit. Get together with whoever put you on this call. Let's get plugged in and look forward to seeing you go from the basement to the penthouse. We've got a game plan that we're going to unleash real soon here. And Tracy and I are just going to focus, but we're going to build a monster with ourselves. We're getting out there. We might be adminning this and hosting this, but we're going to go out there and we're going to blow people away and putting people in this business opportunity ourselves. We're going to be totally engaged and involved in doing it. There are people out there on the internet right now pulling in $200,000-$300,000 a month, and we know exactly how they're doing it now. You don't even know their names, and they're working maybe 2 hours a day to pull it off. We know exactly how they're doing it right now today. Imagine $200,000-$300,000 a month, and I can tell you it's not in big ticket. They are marketing low-end item products or affiliate marketing, pulling $200,000-$300,000 a month quietly behind the scenes, and we know exactly how they're doing it. You want to know how they're doing it? Get back to the person that put you on this call. Have a great night. Love you all in spirit. Bye for now.